Hello, welcome back. 1992. 30 years. For me, when I say 1992, it sounds like yesterday or the day before yesterday, but it's 30 years. And in 1992, this album came out. Maybe I wasn't so, but I think it works. It works, yeah. Beastie Boys, Check Your Head. My personal favorite amongst the Beastie Boys catalog. Yeah, 1992. Very special album. We go into the album. We go into the topic why I do not have an OG to compare it with this release. But before we do this, let's go briefly into the content of the 30th anniversary limited edition deluxe 4LP reissue on 180 gram. Hype sticker. And next to the last sentence, it also says featuring 16 bonus tracks, including remixes, live versions and B-sides. The extra stuff is really, really cool. And then something interesting in the very small letters here. They write a Capitol Records release, copyright 2009, copyright 2022, Capitol Records. So I think this is a very strong hint that we are talking here about the same remaster we got in 2009. So I will put links in the download section, in the video description below if you want to go deeper into this release. Put Amazon links, affiliate links down there. And next to the beautiful, let's do it again, because the outer box set, black fabric, very cool. Really do love it. Here you have your 4 records. Go into that backside, just black, but the front, oh wow, that's stylish, really stylish. The records comes in these black poly-lined inner sleeves, flat, silent, 180 gram, very clean vinyl from the beginning, with a label. Top quality, no complaints at all here. And then of course we get the 4LP set. This is the spine, and this is the front side with this metallic furnish. Really do like it. Well made, very, very well made. Backside, a mixture of matte and glossy printing. And then they have done it like a book. You have your 4 albums in this. Look at that. Okay, let's take some time, because they really made that very, very well in my opinion. Beautiful made. I hope I capture it all. Then you have this. So okay, the album captures of course the regular album. It captures the bonus tracks. It captures live tracks, Dub the Mic instrumental, Pass the Mic Part 2, Drunken Praying Mantis style. Then some very interesting live sessions. Stand Together live at the French Tavern in Sydney, Australia. Gratitude live at Budokan. Cool stuff. Cool, really, really cool stuff. The extras on this 4LP set are really worth it in my opinion. incredible interesting. Yeah, because we are talking an iconic release. I mean, 1992, I remember when this album came out, this was the music of the cool kids. Really, they really digged it and they really loved it. And yeah, to the point of the comparison against the OG. As I said, we're talking 90s here. And for everybody who has looked up 90s and later originals, they are everything but cheap. Of course, there is a reason for it. This was the high time of the CD. And only very, very few vinyl got pressed. It has gotten a vinyl release, but of course in very, very low numbers. And I think that this is the reason why those releases are extremely, you're talking a couple of €100 here for a decent copy. Really, really expensive. Same with Cure, Wish. I think also 1992. Yeah, I think so. And maybe some of you who has the original and has the 2009 or 2022 release, please tell me in the comments, is there a big difference? Is it like with the other originals that there is a significant difference? Because before I spent that amount of money for an original, I really, please excuse me, but I really would like to know if it makes sense to go into it. Yeah, that's why there is in this video at least no comparison against the original. And yeah, back to 1992. This is the third release of Beastie Boys, Check Your Head. And for the first time, not the very first time, on the very early EPs, they played their own instruments. But for a regular album, this is the first release, the third release here, where they used or played the instruments, and quite interesting instrumentations. Or also the microphones, very, very unusual for this kind of music. Usually when it comes to hip hop, they try to get the voices very fat and prominent. Here they used, to my information, they used very cheap karaoke microphones, which gives this whole, and the other instrumentation, sometimes very strange, gives this an incredible sound. Very interesting, cool, rough, punchy sound. And this release here, although I couldn't compare it, I'd say this really sounds great. It gives you this whole atmosphere of this outstanding punk, hip-hop, funk mixture. Brilliant, brilliant record. Really, this is really a great chance now to get this iconic and important release on vinyl. I don't know if here on our channel we are the typical Beastie Boys listeners, but this is a outstanding album and very, very interesting listening. As I said, they really created something bigger here, in my opinion. They really created a classic album. Although I don't know how the standing of this release today is, but it deserves to be considered as an incredible, important release. You know, much later, I don't know which band, but I think one band bought the whole equipment they did, Beastie Boys did this album on, and created their own album, but just to recreate that sound of this album. Maybe, or of course, a lot of you know who this band was, and if it's a true story, again, please write that in the comments if this is a myth or truth. I think that happened. I've read that. Yeah, that's it for this really highly recommended release, on both sides, both because of the importance of this record and the music, and for the great quality they give us. I don't know if the 4LP Deluxe box set is still available, but also the extras they put on this release are outstanding. And this is a very, very good example of a deluxe box set that, in my opinion, totally makes sense. Gorgeous packaging, very interesting extras, and a good sounding reissue. Beautiful package. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for your time and see you on the next one. Bye.